Ano Ivelina Aloha, and welcome to Kumu Facts Views. How olila me? Happy May Day, everybody. Yes, it's the 1st of May. Our year is just going by real quick. Today I chose 2019 Hula Hālau o Kamuela Hele Aloha no Hilo in collaboration with my great dear Palala Kalani Pe'a, whose YouTube posted this video and I'm using. The original link is in the description. But this is a song that they performed at the Merrie Monarch 2019. They won second place for this second place for this presentation, and overall they won the Merrie Monarch that year in 2019. So this mele Hele Aloha no Hilo was written in collaboration with our other good Palala, Aloha Forest from Kauai, and of course Kalani Pe'a. So without further ado, let me take you to this performance.
Welcome now, ladies and gentlemen, from Kauai and Waimanalo, Oahu. Hula, and Kamuela, Lani Kamanao, and Hula, Hālau o Kamuela.
Okay, right off the bat, right? It's very eye-catching, the colors that they use, plus the pa'ula'i, the tea leaf skirt. But this is 5 years ago. My memory is not so good, but I really like that they didn't go with a normal uli. I'm trying to see if they used a dao or they use the plant that created the leaves on the top. But it's really neat because most times, well, in recent Merrie Monarchs, you only see the feathered uli being used and not this. It looks like leaves, I can't tell, but amazing just right off the bat. I wanted to talk about that. And then their ka'i, they use a normally done as a kahiko, ano ai ku'uwehi, and they came in an X and flawlessly executed.
Hula, Hālau.
Okay, nicely done. Nicely done. So they, from what I can tell, they made the uli uli in the traditional way in which they um use mea kanu to or lau to braid into the la'amia and to create that not instead of using the feathers, it's that leafy top that they use, which is maikai. I haven't seen it done um, in recent, this is 2019, so about 5 years ago. I haven't seen it done in recent Merrie Monarch, at least from my memory and from what I can recall. So very hoi hoi, very interesting, and I enjoyed it. I loved how the paula'i, their tea leaf skirt, moved because that's how it should be done, right? When you're dancing with a paula'i, you should see it move and all together, that movement when they're turning like this, and then all of their formations. Um, there was a formation that was a little bit off, so, but that's the risk that you take when performing a high energy, a quick paced melee with all those movements. But I think they executed it very nicely. They interpreted and brought the image of the melee to life on that stage. Again, this melee talks about Hilo, Hele Aloha, no Hilo. It's an Aloha um, honoring Hilo in all of its beauty. That is one of the meles that they do not pay reference to the kanile hua or the lehua flower itself. They pay reference to a rose. They also, you can hear in there the naupaka. Um, and they talk about the Q winds. They talk about the how it can be bitter cold in Hilo, but you're protected, right? In this aloha. They also talk about how famous Hilo is, and they talk about it. Like the the first verse starts with hihi manu Hilo i ku'upua, which is like Hilo is amazing because of my beloved flower. And then they go on to mention a ikapua loke kau. I cannot remember the verbs, but it's like my cherished rose, right? So it's a very, very lovely mele that was put together by Kumu Hula and Hakumele Kamealoha, as well as Kalani Pe'a. It was one of my favorite meles when it first released on the album. I also did it as a single Uli Uli Hula Awana. And, everyone knows I'm a huge Kalani Pe'a fan because he is my dear Palala. If you ever get to sit down with him in person and just talk story, like Kuka Kuka Vale, Ho'onania, and all of that stuff, it's a very pleasant feeling. His aura is always maikai, and his mele are amazing, and he collaborates with amazing hakumele like our dear Kamuela Forest, and he writes a lot of his own. He puts his own leo, his own voice to traditional mele, and he has that unique voice. I am always drawn to musicians who have that unique voice, not only in the Hawaiian music side, but hip hop, R&B, and even K-pop. I did a K-pop video earlier, but I am drawn to people with unique voices, and my Palala has a very unique voice that stands out. But the mele, the hula, was executed fantastically. I enjoyed this performance. I remember watching it in 2019, but I don't remember everything. But getting a refresher and to put my impression on it now, um, it is a great hula, and props out to Kumu Hula, Kauionalani, and Uncle Kuneva, Hula Halau Kamuela, and Haumana in that line was amazing. Their formations, their movements, and their hula. It was a pretty performance. So I hope you guys have a great May Day. It's a new month. Set some goals, work towards those goals. And I hope you guys enjoyed this impression and that you guys learned something. Please stay safe, stay healthy, take care. Meka paulele pala na ole until next time. Aloha.